Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and today I wanted to do a foundation declutter, but I also thought why not just share them all and I could share with you what I have, my experience with each one, likes, dislikes, and of course the products I'm going to be decluttering. And yeah, that's what the video is going to be. Now that I caught a glimpse of myself in the little camera here, I look so ghostly. I don't know why. I'm very bronzed today. I felt like doing super bronze, but I don't know why. It's just like, I don't know. The camera always picks up things so weird. But anyway, let's talk about all the foundations I own. I'll share with you, of course, what I'm wearing today, what I'm going to declutter, all that fun stuff. Where do I even start? First off, I keep all of my foundations in this box right here, this little makeup box, and they all fit there for the most part. And then I keep a couple up here on this little plastic thing on top of my table that I'm going to be wearing regularly and ones I want to reach for all the time. But let's just talk about the foundation. So this is the Morphe Filter Effect Foundation. I feel like I don't know, being weird. All right. Is that better? I don't know. Anyway, this is the Morphe Filter Effect Foundation. I don't really like this that much. I did talk about this in my monthly fails. I am going to declutter this. It's fairly new. I mean, the packaging leaks like nobody's business. Just sitting there existing, it'll just start leaking like this. So I don't know. I don't want to give this to somebody, ship it to them, and then it arrives like all leaked because then they're going to think that I didn't clean it or something. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with it, but I know I don't like it. Declutter. The next one is actually the one I'm wearing today. It's the Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation Fluid. This stuff is incredible. I bought this, oh God, sometime, was it a year ago? Oh my gosh, have I had this for a year? I don't know, I feel like I bought this sometime last year and I wore it a few times. I really liked it. Of course, I put it away and then we started wearing masks a lot. So I didn't wear this a whole lot because it is so dewy. It's dewy and juicy and beautiful and I love the finish of this foundation, but I hadn't worn it in a while because the mask would like pretty much just stick to it and suck it all up. It was just really gross to wear with the mask. And I promptly forgot that I had it. So I immediately put it on today and it looks great. I love it. Only thing is, I also tried out a new setting powder and the powder immediately sucked all the life out of my foundation. And yeah, so it's not looking as dewy and juicy as it would because I powdered all up. But yeah, I love this foundation a lot. Just don't set it with powder. It's a great dewy, juicy foundation and I really enjoy it. The next one is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. This is a newer one to me. I've been on a Dior kick, wanting to try all the things. And when I did my Is Dior Makeup Any Good video, I hadn't received this in the mail yet, but I had already purchased it. It comes in a squeeze tube like this, and it is a really, really lightweight skin-like foundation. This one is super lightweight. You could see your skin through it, but it still covers things and blurs things. You can build it up. It's really beautiful. I love it, and I'm glad I purchased it, and I like the squeeze bottle aspect. Next up is the CoverGirl Olay Simply Ageless. This foundation here, this cream one, or I don't know if it's cream, but it's, yeah, it's this foundation here. It's unopened. I haven't used it yet. Honestly, I forgot I even purchased it. It's closed. I bought this maybe a month or two ago and I put it in I had stuff all over this table and I was trying to clean everything up and I threw everything in a drawer right here. And I opened up that drawer the other day and I was like, oh my God, there's so many things in there I forgot I purchased. Because I'm so out of sight, out of mind kind of person. Does that make any sense? I am such a out of sight, out of mind kind of person, and I will immediately forget I bought something even though I was so excited about it. If I put it away, I will never see it again or ever know it exists. And I almost want to do a video on what's in that drawer, like my drawer of shame, because there's all kinds of stuff in there that I'm like, oh my God, there's gems in here that I forgot about. Anyway, haven't tried this. Let's talk about a few that I haven't opened yet. This is the No. 7 Lift and Luminate Serum Foundation, or Triple Action Serum Foundation. Purchased this. It's unopened. Bought it. Haven't tried it. Same with the No. 7 Stay Perfect Foundation. Also unopened. If you like any of those, let me know how they are. This is another unopened one, the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. This is light years away from being my shade, but I was just dead set on buying it that day. And this was the shade that was closest to me. And I have purchased this in the past. I used it for a while, liked it, and then suddenly I didn't like it anymore, so I don't have it anymore. And I really wanted to repurchase it and try it again. It's not my shade, but I'm not afraid to mix foundation, so I'll definitely mix in a lighter one with this. see what I can do. But yeah, 3 unopened foundations that were in that drawer. What am I doing with my life? This is the Kat Von D or KVD True Portrait Liquid to Powder Foundation. I bought this because it's on clearance right now. I don't know if they're discontinuing it or not. Really beautiful packaging. It's a hard packaging on the outside, and then this piece here is a like squeeze bottle. It's the messiest foundation. It will just like squeeze out everywhere. And I remember when I first got it and I opened it, I don't know if there was pressure in here or something, but it would not stop coming out. It was everywhere. And I only used it one time after that, and I was so annoyed with how messy it was. I haven't used it again. I don't really know anything about it, to be honest. I don't remember it. I don't know. Not really interested in trying it again. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the declutter. I forgot this was a declutter video. So this is gonna be a declutter. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? That's gonna be the declutter. Also, what was I decluttering from over here? The Morphe one is a declutter. Completely forgot what I was doing. I almost want to declutter this one and not even open it because it's not my right shade, and I'd rather experience that foundation with the right shade rather than mixing it. And then the number 7 ones, they're not open. I might give those a shot, but those are the ones I'm keeping so far. So far declutter, L'Oreal, Morphe, and Kat Von D. Okay, back on. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. This is so finicky. This is one of those products that is so finicky, but it's worth it. That's a video idea right there. It's a full coverage foundation, and it looks great. Like, it looks like your skin, but it's completely covered up. It wears all day like iron, I wear a mask all day, of course, and when I come home from work and I take that mask off and I inspect how my face was, this looks great. Like, it doesn't wear off all crazy. It's amazing, and I absolutely love it. The shade is not perfect for me. It's a little more on the yellow side than I usually prefer, but as long as you do a lot of stuff on your neck and try to even it out, it'll be okay. Also, this is finicky because when I put foundation on, I squirt it here on my fingertips, and then I rub my fingers like this together, and then I pat that all over my face and like kind of make one even coating, and then I blend it in. If I do that with this, if I do that with this, okay, and I pat it all over my face, and then I'm blending with my sponge over here, the makeup on this side has completely dried down and will not budge. So I'll have to blend forever to get it to move around, but once it's there like iron. So anytime I've used this afterwards, I do one section at a time. So it's a little picky. It wants things its way or the highway, but it's worth it, I think. So yeah, keeping that one. This is a sad declutter. This is the Missha Perfect Cover BB Cream. I really like this, okay? It looks great. It reminds me very identical to the Dr. Jart BB cream. That is something I used forever. For years I used that stuff. I had gotten a tiny little sample. It literally this tiniest little tube you've ever seen from Sephora. I tried it and I lost my mind. I said, this is the best thing I've ever used. I used it forever, repurchased it over and over. And then I stopped buying it because I was like wanting to try other things. And this is very, very, very similar to that. It is one of those BB creams that comes out almost like gray, and then it meshes to your skin tone. I don't know if that's what this is supposed to do, but it comes out gray and then somehow magically doesn't look gray anymore. It's nice coverage, it's moisturizing, it feels great, it wears well. But the only reason I'm decluttering this is because it has a fragrance. And I don't mind fragrance in my products. It doesn't irritate my skin at all to have fragrance in things, but fragrance gives me a headache. And my whole life is dedicated to avoiding getting a headache. And once I discovered that fragrance is a big trigger from headaches, I am obsessed with smell. And I think anyone out there who gets headaches all the time from fragrance, you're obsessed with everything and how it smells. And every video that I've seen somebody use this, they have never mentioned the fragrance. And it's very perfumey. It's not a bad smell. It kind of smells like Jergens, the Shea moisturizer, or one of their moisturizers. And it smells all right. I wouldn't mind this if it was a hand cream, but on my face, it gives me such a massive headache. I can smell it the whole entire day. It never tones down. And as much as I wanted to do a video on this, I can't bring myself to put it on my face and then have a headache all day, or put it on and then have to wash it off. So It's a lovely product. I think it deserves all the hype it gets. I think it's totally great. You know, it's wonderful, but the fragrance is too much for me and I have to let this go. Sorry, Missha, you're not for me. Oh, Declutter. Declutter's over here. This is the Almay Skin Perfecting Comfort Matte Foundation. This stuff is an underrated gem if there ever was one. If there was ever one thing at the drugstore that people are not talking about, it's this foundation. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Wish it came with the pump because I always dump out way too much. But yeah, this is absolutely insane. So it looks like your skin, but it's full coverage. When I use this, I don't use any concealer, just the foundation. It's matte, but it's not flat. I feel like a piece of skin is on my lip. You know, like when your lips get all dry, I can feel it like, anyway, it's distracting me. Where was I? This is beautiful. It looks like skin. It's full coverage. It's not flat matte. It's like a soft matte, not satin, but just matte, but not flat. And it feels great on your skin. It wears all day long. It looks freshly applied at the end of the day. It's incredible. Nobody talks about it, and it's absolutely amazing. I am decluttering it though because I have had it for a very long time. Before I shook it up just now, it's probably about right here. I've used quite a bit of it. And I used it the other day and my skin had a heart attack. Like I had bumps all over my whole face. I'm going to assume it was this because it is very old and it had a different smell, but I thought, I'm gonna try it anyway. And yeah, I regretted trying it. So this is Declutter just because it's old, but it's absolutely amazing. Beautiful, lovely, love it a lot. A couple of cushion foundations. This is from Missha. This is the Radiance Perfect Fit Cushion Foundation. And it's wonderful. It's beautiful and I absolutely love it. I completely forgot how much I loved a cushion foundation until the L'Oreal one got discontinued, and then I stopped using it, of course, and tried other things. And every now and then one comes along that I'm like, I have to try that. And I purchased this at the same time as the BB cream, and this has done a lot more for me. I love how lightweight cushion foundations are. They give you coverage, but they're so light. Like, they're so innovative, the cushion foundations. So this one's really good. I love it. I will keep it. Another cushion that I have that I absolutely love is from Rom&nd. I don't know if it's pronounced Rom&nd. It's R-O-M&D. I've always just pronounced it Rom&nd. This is the Zero Cushion. Zero Cushion. I have the shade Beige 23 or 03. I don't know. The shades are all weird. But yeah. Another cushion foundation. Very beautiful. I love it. This one also has a scent, but it's different from the Missha one. Like, some fragrances don't give me a headache and some I can't do it. This one has a fragrance of like a really light rose, but it's really light and it doesn't bother my senses at all. Really like it. This is the No. 7 Protect and Perfect Advanced All-in-One Foundation. I have been talking about foundations for almost 14 minutes. Oh my god, and I have so many more to go. Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is absolutely incredible. It's super underrated as well. I have the shade Calico. It's a hint too light for me, so I do end up mixing this a lot of the times with one that's a little bit too dark for me. But it's wonderful. It gives you coverage. It gives you SPF 50. Very similar to It Cosmetics CC Cream. It gives you that full coverage, but it's moisturizing with a sunscreen. Wears all day long. Looks great. High coverage. Don't use concealer when I use this, but it looks like skin. It's everything that you would want in a foundation, and it's beautiful. This is the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. I did talk about this in my monthly fails. I am going to be decluttering this. I did try this one more time and I had to mix it, not mix it with oil, but I had to use like an oil primer on my face first, and then this looked really good. I find this really patchy and just not good at all, so this is going to be decluttered. I only used it a couple times. I think someone else would want this, and I have the box still. But yeah, sorry Fenty, that is not it. This is the Maybelline Dream BB Fresh Foundation or BB Cream. What is it? Skin Hydrating Beauty Balm. I always forget to use this. And every time I do, I forget how sticky it is. It's very, very sticky, and I do have to put some powder on top of this because it just stays tacky all day. It has SPF 30. It's a really nice sheer skin tint. It's pretty... man, is it coming up to expire? No, it's not. This is something I might put on a chopping block because I'm going to keep that for the time being. This is one that I can't decide whether I want to keep this or not. The Burt's Bees BB Cream. This is another very finicky product. I feel like it takes forever to blend, but the results are really nice. This is also one that I feel is very similar to the Dr. Jart BB Cream, where it comes out a little bit like gray and then magically it fits your skin tone. I don't know. Maybe another chopping block, because I like it, but I haven't used it in a long time, and do I want to keep it? I don't know. This is the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation. I purchased this sometime earlier this year. I used it a whole bunch of times, and it's a really good foundation. For $5, it's amazing. And not just amazing for the price, it's just great for what it is. It's a really good foundation. This is that brand that's only sold at Dollar General, but they also have a website and they sell on their website. Or is it Dollar General's website? Or is it Believe Beauty website? I don't know. Either way, they do sell online as well, so you don't have to go to the Dollar General. And a lot of the times, people that do these videos on Shop With Me at the Dollar Tree, where are these Dollar Trees that they're finding that are fully stocked and nothing's all over the floor? I don't know. But my Dollar Generals, they're a mess. So shop online for this if you want to get the best selection of products, because they're always out of stock. Anyway, really beautiful foundation. I do find that this oxidizes a little bit though, and I remember when I would come home from work, it was noticeably a different color than before. Wears all day and it looks really, really good. It also, no, you know what? I remember this now. It got really, really oily as well. I did have to do a little blot with those little sheets. Do I want to keep it now? Now that I'm kind of talking myself out of it. No, declutter. Just declare it. This is the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. I have a whole video demoing this. It's really lovely. Gonna keep it. This is another unused one, the L'Oreal True Match Ivory. Is it unused or is it just... No, it's used. Shoot, I can't even remember using this, that I thought it was brand new. True Match Foundation. I don't remember why I didn't like this. Is it the color match? Something like that. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. Would you keep this or declutter it? I forgot I had it. I thought I hadn't used it. I don't know. I don't know about that one. This is the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation and Skincare. This stuff's amazing. I've used it about right here already. It's absolutely incredible. I love everything about it. I think it's wonderful. I saw Coffee Break with Danny use this and I was like, I have to get that. Her video was a sponsored video, but I feel like she was genuine in what she was saying, and I really love it. I think it's fantastic. I used the heck out of it for a long time. This is one that I keep up here because I reach for it all the time. I love it. This is from Dermablend. It's the Flawless Creator Multi-Use Liquid Pigments. This is incredible. This is something you can use to mix in like with your with another foundation. Maybe you want to add some extra coverage, mix it in with the moisturizer. It's one of those kind of things. I've never done that though. I use this as this. I just get a couple drops of my fingers and put them on my face. It wears all day long. It's amazing. Totally deserves all the hype it gets. I think it's one of those things that people that use it are obsessed with it, and I think it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I haven't had enough declutters yet. I don't know. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation, another one of my all-time favorites. This is one that I shook up earlier, but it's like down to here. Like I use the heck out of this stuff. It's so lightweight, so thin, and it covers your whole face. I don't use concealer when I use this. Looks like skin. It's thin. Like I can't describe how thin this foundation is. It's wonderful, but it is a hair too dark for me. And this It Cosmetics is a hair too light, so I mix these in. Every time I use these, I always mix them together. I have tried them on their own, so I know they're really good on their own, but mixed together, it's a better shade match for me. And they're both incredible. I love them. That stupid skin is like on my lip. I keep feeling it. It's distracting me. This is the Milani Glow Hydrating Skin Tint. This is something I have never really understood. I did a video on this, and I was using it like a tinted moisturizer, but I feel like it's more of a glowy base. I don't know. I can't get on board with it. I'm gonna declutter that. This is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. This is one that I also keep forgetting that I own. I am gonna declutter this. This is the one that I think was expired. Yeah. I tested it out this morning and it has a weird smell. Gonna declutter that. This is the Ordinary Serum Foundation. I absolutely love this stuff. It's amazing. I bought it either earlier this year, but I think it was sometime last year that I bought this, late last year. And I only used it like maybe one time and I was like, eh. And lately I have been using the heck out of it. I also had to shake this up because it separates really easily, so make sure you shake it up every time. But it's about down to here. I use one squirt of this and it covers my whole face. It's beautiful, it's lovely, it's wonderful, awesome product. What else? The Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Foundation. I am in love with this stuff. It's incredible. Yeah, great coverage, wears all day, looks like skin, doesn't break up on your face. It's awesome and I will keep it forever. What else is up here? Oh, a couple of discontinued ones. Oh, this is the No. 7 Matchmade Custom Blend Drops. These are liquid pigments that you mix in with the moisturizer. I haven't used it in a really long time. I would assume it has no bueno anymore. I'll give this a little smell and see how it is, but I think I might declutter this. Yeah. This is the Collab Oh So Fresh Skin Tint. My old favorite. This is that brand that sells a Sally Beauty. I fell in love with this so hard. I used up a whole tube of it. I bought another one. I was halfway done with it and then I saw that it was on clearance out on their website and I was like, oh, they're discontinuing it. So I went and bought two more and I have two. I have one that I left in there. They're unopened, like I wanted to open one this morning just reminiscing about it, but as you see I have a lot and they're all open for the most part. Almost all of them are open, so I don't want to open another one and then maybe not get to it, you know. So I have two of those unopened. They're so good. And then my old other favorite here, the CoverGirl Outlast Active, another discontinued one that they discontinued this. They brought in that other foundation that I don't like very much. But this is amazing. I wish they didn't discontinue it. I have my tube here that's almost empty. It's mostly air. Like I have to squeeze it really hard to get anything out. Have two backups of this. Love it with all my heart. And now that I said that, the new foundation they have, let me pull it out of this drawer real quick. I have this drawer here that I have labeled declutter and fails. And every time something is a declutter or a fail, I throw it in this box because I intended to do like a roundup at the end of the year of that skin is bugging me. I wanted to do a roundup of the end of the year, like fails for the whole year, and I know there's some foundations in here that were declutters. This is that foundation from CoverGirl, the Outlast Extreme Wear 3-in-1. This would be amazing if you have really oily skin. I don't. It looks good and it wears great, but it is so drying. Oh my gosh, sucks all the life out of my face, creates little flakes everywhere, and it's not for my skin type, so that's a declutter already, but I thought I'd mention it. Another declutter is the Revlon Color Stay Light Cover Foundation. I absolutely hated this foundation. Hated everything about it. It almost has like powdery and ugh, I don't even want to talk about it, but I do not like it. And I think, oh, there's one more in here. The Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid. This is one I feel like I've already talked about as a fail, but this is one I always was mixing in with this actually, this No. 7 foundation, because this is too light and this is too dark. So I started using this on its own because I thought it was amazing, but now that I was using it on its own, it's not good and I don't like it. And I think that's all that's in here for declutter foundations. Yeah, so let me know if you want to see the rest of the declutter fail pile here because I would love to go over them. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I didn't declutter as much as I thought I was going to, but I feel like I made some space. Oh, here's one more. The Milk Makeup Sunshine Skin Tint. Absolute love of my life. This is amazing. I can't get enough of it. I don't use it often because I don't want to run out so quickly, but it's incredible. Light coverage, smells like lemon. It's so good. I want to use it every day. Anyway, the declutters are the Revlon Color Stay, the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid, CoverGirl Outlast, the L'Oreal True Match. I'm just going to let go of these. The BB Cream from Burt's Bees, the Maybelline BB Fresh, the Believe Beauty Foundation, Almay, Missha, L'Oreal, the Morphe, and then the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover, the Milani Glow. And now that I'm looking at these, I almost, oh, the KVD one as well. And then I almost want to throw these in the box too, but I can't decide. Because I don't know if I'm going to like them and I don't want to use them one time. I'd rather give them away brand new, you know? Declutter, both of those two. So yeah, I think I did okay. decluttered this many. I know it was a very long video because I didn't plan to do a whole collection as well, but you get to see all the other things I have. Oh, this also, declutter, the number 7 custom drops. And okay, that's it. One more scan. That's all the foundations. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know any of these foundations you have tried, what your thoughts and experiences have been with them. You know what? I almost want to let go of this one too. Only for the shade. It's kind of like I remember every time I use this, it looks good, but I don't look like myself. Like it looks too different. Dang it. Declutter. Okay, there. Now that's the declutter. Now that's it. Thank you so much for watching this really long video. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions as always, and I'll see you later in another one. Goodbye.